indices deals with power terms. So this entire topic deals with power terms. Power is also called as index. See, power is also called as index. See, indices means it's plural term. Okay, so singular is index and plural is indices. Say for example, suppose if I say a power say b, here a is called as base and b is called as power. A is called as base, b is called as power. So here in the entire indices topic, what we are going to do is like how to do multiplication. So if power terms are there, how to do multiplication, how to do division. Okay, so how to do division, those things and all mainly we are going to see. In the entire topic, we are going to see how the power terms are given, we should simplify. Okay, that is what we are going to do. So the formulas in indices that you need to remember is the formula number 1, a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Suppose if two terms, power terms are multiplied here, then we need to add the powers. So for example, suppose if I say 3 power 4 into say 3 power 2. 3 power 4 into 3 power 2. So when you multiply power terms, so if you see here, the bases should be same. So very important condition here is we need to have the same bases. Okay, so if you have same bases, you can apply the formula. So in that case, what we need to do is we have to add the power. So it's going to be 3 power 6. So whenever two power terms are there, if we multiply, powers will be added. Powers will be added. So please remember that when you multiply two terms, powers should be added. So that is this formula. A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Now coming for the second formula, a power m divided by a power n. So when you do division, what will happen to the powers? A power m minus n. So when you do multiplication, powers will be added. When you do division, powers should be subtracted. Okay, so we'll have to subtract the two powers. See, please listen carefully here. 3 power 4 into 3 power 2 is equal to 3 power 4 plus 2, 3 power 6 I told you. Suppose if it's going to be 3 power 4 into 3 power minus 2. Now, here we are doing multiplication. Okay, so we are doing multiplication. When we do multiplication, power should be added. As such, you have to write these symbols. Say for example, 3 power 4 minus 2 is going to be 3 power 2. Okay, so we should not change because we are not subtracting. When I say addition, as such we have to write. Okay, so here power is 4, here power is minus 2. As such I am writing. Okay, as such I am writing. Suppose if I say 3 power 4, please listen carefully here. Say for example, suppose if I say 3 power 4 divided by, okay, so divided by 3 power minus 2. Suppose if I say that, then what happens? See, 3 power 4 divided by 3 power minus 2. Correct? So divided by 3 power minus 2. So now what I told you, a power m by a power n. What is that? A power m minus n. So the denominator n, for that we have to change the sign. So here 3 power 4, denominator minus 2 is there. So let us write plus 2. It's going to be what? 3 power 6. So when I say addition means power should be added directly. Whether plus symbol is there or minus symbol is there, directly you have to write the numbers. When I say minus, the denominator sign should be changed. The denominator sign should be changed so that power minus 2 becomes plus 2. So it's going to be 3 power 6. Okay. Now the next formula is going to be a power minus m. What is the formula for a power minus m? Whenever negative power is there, we have to make it a positive power. So negative power means you try to write it in the positive power. How it should be written? 1 divided by a power m. So whenever negative power is there, by writing in the reciprocal side, we can make it a positive. Okay, we can make it positive. Now, see, a power minus m equal to 1 by a power minus m. Similarly, you can say like this also. 1 by a power minus m is what? A power m. So negative power, suppose if you are having on the denominator part, when you write on the numerator part, it will become positive. So it's going to be a power m. So a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. A power m by a power n is equal to a power m minus n, and a power minus m is going to be 1 by a power m. As I told you, negative power, whenever you are going to have, when you are going to write on the reciprocal side, it will become positive. It will become positive. Then a power m, the whole power of n. A power m, the whole power of n. What is the formula for that? A power m into n. So whenever there are two powers, the powers should be multiplied. The power should be multiplied. So please remember that. So power should be multiplied. Say for example, 2 power 2, the whole power of 3. Now, I told you 2 power. What I told you? 2 powers are there. What I need to do? So I need to do a multiplication of 2 powers. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 6. So what is the answer for this? 64. So 64. So whenever 2 powers are there, power should be multiplied, and you need to do simplification. See, instead of doing like this, listen carefully here, we can do like this also. Now 2 power 2 is what? 4. 4 power 3 is what? Ultimately, you are getting the same answer. Are you able to follow? So, therefore, whenever a power m, the whole power of n is going to be there, it's going to be a power m into n. But remember that sometimes they'll give you question like this. Please listen here. Here, see, for a power is m. For a power m, power is what? N. For a power is m. For a power m, the power is n. Suppose if I say like this, a power m power n. Okay, a power m power n. See, for a power is m, for m power is n. Here, it's not for a power m, we don't have n. Okay, for a, we have power m. For m, we have power n. So, in this case, we cannot apply this formula. So, this has to be written as such. Are you able to follow? So, definitely for a, that should be power m. For a power m, that should be power n. Then only you can apply the formula. Suppose if we have like this, this has to be written as such. You cannot write this is not equivalent to a power m into n. Okay. So, this a power m power n is not equal to a power m into n. So, please remember that. It's a very, very important point. So, a power m power n means it's not equal to a power m into n. It should be written as such only. Okay. So, the next one.